Students, how are you all? Hope you all are safe and fine at your home. So welcome back in your mathematics class. This is class 9th. This is chapter 10 circles. This is our lecture 7. So students, in today's lecture we will discuss questions of exercise 10.5. So students, in lecture 6 we already discussed your first question of exercise 10.5 and I already explained second question in that lecture. So I hope you already solved that question. Let me show you the right solution. You have to check your solution that it is correct or not. The question was a chord of a circle which we will mark as AB, which is equal to the radius of the circle. Find the angle subtended by the chord at the point on the minor arc as P and also on the major arc as Q. So we have to find these two angles. So students, what is given? First of all, we have AB chord is equal to the radius. It means AOB is a equilateral triangle. Now what we have to prove? Find angle P as well as angle Q. We have to find these two angles. Proof. So students, in triangle AOB, it is an equilateral triangle. So if it is equilateral triangle, so all angles in a triangle, angle AOB is equal to angle OAB is equal angle OBA is equal to 60 degree. So according to theorem, which theorem? Theorem 10.8. According to the theorem 10.8, we have to write a statement here. The angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle subtended by it at any point on the remaining part of circle, or we can say that circumference of the circle. So students, according to this theorem and according to our diagram, angle AOB is equal to double of angle AQB. It means angle Q. If it is 60 degree, which we already know, is equal to double of angle Q. 2 is here in the multiplication. When we will shift to the other side, it is 30 degree. So the value of angle Q is 30 degree. Now we are going to find the value of P. Let me explain from your diagram first. Student, this is your diagram. The value of P, we have to find the value of P. This angle is double of this angle according to the theorem 10.8. Then what about this angle? How we will find this angle? You remember about the third diagram of theorem 10.8. Let me show you. If we will turn our page, If we will turn our page and turn this diagram also, then see, this is the angle at the center, and this is the angle at the remaining part of the circle. If you saw 10.8 theorem and read it was carefully, then it is very clearly visible. If we will take a major arc in the third diagram, and this is the angle at the center, which we called as reflex of AOB, because angle of AOB is here, and this is the reflex of AOB. So this angle P is half of the reflex of angle AOP. This is based on the third diagram of theorem 10.8. So angle P, we have to find the angle P now. Angle P is equal to half of the reflex of angle AOB. So half of the reflex of angle AOB means 360 degree minus angle AOB. Half of the reflex, it means we have 360 degree minus 60 degree, because AOB is the 60 degree. Then half of 360 minus 60 into 300 degree, which is equal to 150 degree. So the angle P is 150 degree and angle Q is 30 degree. We have one more thing to find the angle of P here. If we have Q already, because APBQ quadrilateral, APBQ, let me show you your diagram. This quadrilateral APBQ is a cyclic quadrilateral. Some of the opposite angles are 180 degree. If angle Q is already we have 30 degree, then according to the property that opposite angles are supplementary, this is 150. It is very easy. So if this is your second question, you have to check your answer in your notebooks. Now question number 3. Students, question number 3, we have a diagram. In the given figure, we have center here and a chord PR with angle Q. This is 100 degree. This is another angle at the center of circle. So what is given? We have angle PQR is equal to 100 degree, and to prove is we have to find angle OPR. We have to find angle OPR. It means we have to find which angle. You have to clear that we have to find angle OPR. So students, if this is an angle which is present at the center, no, this question is also based on the third diagram of 10.8. This is the angle which is made at the center of the circle. This is our arc. This is our arc, major arc. So proof angle PQR is equal to 100 degree. Given angle PQR is equal to half of angle reflex of angle POR, reflex of angle POR, because of theorem. Because of theorem 10.8, we have to write here that an angle subtended by an arc is at the center is double to the angle which is subtended by the same arc on the remaining part of the circle. So the value of angle PQR is 100 degree is double of reflex of angle POR, then it is 200 degree reflex of angle POR. It is 200 degree. If reflex of angle POR, then angle POR is 360 degree minus 200. If reflex is 200, so angle POR is, we have to subtract, it is 160 degree. So angle POR is 160 degree. In this triangle POR, this reflex is 200 and this angle, inside angle, is 160 degree. So the sum of all these three angles of this triangle is 180 degree. We have to find the angle in triangle PQR. In triangle PQR, angle POR plus angle OPR plus angle ORP is equal to 180 degree. Why? Angle sum property. Angle sum property. This is 160 degree plus OPR plus ORP is equal to 180 degree. It means OPR plus angle ORP is equal to 20 degree. Sum of these two angles are 20 degree. Now how we will find OPR, angle OPR? We know that in this triangle OP is equal to OR. Why? Radius of same circle. So the opposite angle or the corresponding angles of these two sides are already equal, because we know that according to the theorem of a 7th chapter, if two sides are equal, then the corresponding angles are also equal. So OPR is equal to ORP. Reason: equal sides have equal angles. You have to write reason each and every step. If these two angles are equal, so we will put this relation here. We want angle OPR, so we will replace angle ORP with OPR, which is 20 degree. Now double of angle OPR is 20 degree and angle OPR is 10 degree. Now the question is solved. So student, this is your question number 3rd. Now question number 4th is very easy question. You have to attempt it by yourself. It is very easy. Now question number 5th. Question 5th. First of all, we have to draw a diagram of question 5th. This is B, C, A, D. This is your diagram. Now what is given? It is already given that 4 points A, B, C, D are present on the circumference of the circle, are present on the circle. So what is given? If all 4 points are present on the circumference, if we will meet this line also, then A, B, C, D is a cyclic quadrilateral. It is also, the diagonals are bisect at point E, and given is angle BEC is equal to 130 degree and angle ECD is equal to 20 degree. Find angle BAC, angle BAC. So students, first of all, BEC, this angle is already given 130 degree, then we have to find this angle by linear pair. And ECD already we have, so we have to find this angle by angle sum property. Then it is very easy to find angle A, because A and D both are present in a same segment. Angle A and angle D are equal to each other. They are angle in same segment. So we will start our proof. Students, pay attention. It is very easy. Angle BEC plus angle CED is equal to 180 degree linear pair. This is 130 degree already given. So angle CED is equal to 180 degree minus 130 degree, which is equal to 50 degree. So in triangle DEC, in this small triangle, angle CED plus angle ECD plus angle D is equal to 180 degree angle sum property. Angle sum property. This is 50 degree already proved. This is 20 degree given and we have to find angle D here. So angle D is equal to 180 degree minus 70 degree. Angle D is equals to 110 degree. This is angle D. Now we can say that angle A is equal to angle D. Angle in same segment. Angle in same segment. So angle D is 110. So angle A is also 110. We have to find BAC. This is the complete name of angle A, which is also 110. This is your question number 5th. Now students, question number 6th. Question number 6th. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. So first of all, we have to make a diagram. A, B, C, D is a cyclic quadrilateral. It means all 4 points are present on the circumference of the circle, whose diagonal intersect at a point E. Diagonal intersect at point E. So what is given, we have to write first. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral and both the diagonals intersect each other, and angle DBC is equal to 70 degree. Angle BAC is equal to 30 degree. DBC, it means which angle, which is 70 degree. This angle is 70 degree. Angle DBC is 70 degree. BAC is 30 degree. BAC, this is 30 degree. This is our 30 degree angle. So students, what we have to find to prove? We have to find angle BCD and a second part. Find this angle. This is our first part, and second part, when AB is equal to BC, find angle ECD. Find angle ECD. So we have 2 parts in this question for to prove. Now students, prove. First of all, we have to find angle BCD in first part. BCD, this complete angle we have to find. If we will find this part of this angle, and then we will know the total sum of angle A. And we know that ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Sum of opposite angles are 180. And finding the angle A is this part is very easy, because this angle and this angle are equal to each other, because they are present in a same segment, because they both are made by a same arc DC. So how we will write? Angle DAC plus angle DBC. Sorry, they both angles are equal. Angle in same segment. Angle in same segment. So if this angle is 70 degree, so DAC is also 70 degree. So the angle A is equal to DAC. Angle A is equal to DAC plus angle BAC, which is 70 degree plus 30 degree, which is equal to 100 degree. So angle A is equals to 100 degree. Angle A plus C is equal to 180 degree. Why? ABCD is cyclic quadrilateral. ABCD is cyclic quadrilateral. So angle A is 100 degree plus C is equals to 180. So angle C is equal to 80 degree. It means angle BCD is equal to 80 degree. Now the second part of the question. which is second part of the question. In second part he said if AB is equal to BC, if AB is equal to BC, if AB is equal to BC, it is given. Now check in your diagram. If students AB and BC are equal, then the base angle of a triangle ABC are also equal to each other. So we have to find that angle ECD, this angle. If we know this total angle is 80 degree, if we know this angle, then we will subtract from the 80 degree, then we will find this angle. ECD plus ECB is equal to 80 degree. We can say that ECD as ECD and ECB is same as the another name is BCA. So we can replace here BCA also. You can write ECB and BCA, both the name of the same triangle. So it is we have to find ECD. BCA is 30 degree, already proved. So angle ECD is equal to 50 degree. This is our answer. Now the question number 6 is already finished. So students, with this question your lecture is already finished now. Today you have to maths homework, you have to do questions of exercise 10.5 completely, because the remaining question you have to try today by yourself. Then tomorrow you will get the solution, all the questions, then you will match the solution from the video. So thank you, have a nice day.